this video, tap into the benefits of a cruise vacation. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned sailor, cruising has a lot to offer. Cruising is a great way to see multiple destinations and places in just one vacation. You can hop on a ship and visit different ports of call, different destinations that the ship stops at, like different beaches and different resorts, or just different little islands. Depending on the ship that you're on and the type of cruise, you can have a lot of fun going to all these different places that the ship is gonna stop at, where you get off for a few hours, enjoy the place, and then board the ship again and continue on your journey. And you don't have to worry about visas or luggage or getting on another airplane to do these things. It's all baked into one trip, multiple destinations in one convenient cruise vacation. And don't worry, you're gonna have options more than just the beach, but you can do that as well. The Caribbean, the Bahamas, those cruises that go into those areas are awesome and fantastic ways to spend the vacation, especially if you come from a cold winter climate. Then the beach vacation option is great. That itinerary is awesome. But maybe you want something a little different. Don't worry, you can do Alaska cruises and see all that has to offer. Whale watching, you can see dolphins if you're lucky, and of course you have that different temperature and climate that is really nice if you don't necessarily want the heat. And you're definitely not limited to that as well. You can also check out other parts of the world, such as the Mediterranean. Those cruises are a great way to experience that part of the world and still get the benefit of the cruise lifestyle. So whether it's a beach vacation or nature watching in Alaska, or checking out exotic places like the Greek islands in one of the Mediterranean cruises, and many more, there's a lot of options and a lot of itineraries that you can select from in a cruise vacation. Now let's talk about the onboard experience of cruise ships and things to do, because similar to life, cruising is not just about the destination, it's also about the journey. Modern day cruise ships are packed with a variety of fun activities. Plain and simple, modern day cruise ships are gonna be packed with a variety of things to see and do right on the ship itself that are gonna cater to a variety of different tastes and preferences. This is perfect because people like different things, and let's say for example you like casinos. Well, modern day cruise ships, some of them have some pretty nice casinos as well. If you want something that has a little bit more action, then maybe check out a cruise ship that has ziplining, bumper cars, skydiving simulators, those huge water slides. Those can be a lot of fun, and some of them are almost like borderline amusement park, action-packed type of rides as well. So check out online some of these ships, the activities that they have. Different age groups are gonna love this, and depending on your personality, you may feel one day like you want to do something a little bit more laid back. Other days on the cruise, you might wanna take a look at something that has a little bit more adventure and a little bit more of a thrill side to it. You can accomplish that and enjoy that on a cruise ship. And if you're traveling with kids, don't worry about that either, because modern day cruise ships have a variety of activities and amenities that tailor to children of all ages, even little kids. If you bring them with you, you're gonna find that you can still have fun as well. Set aside a portion of your time to do some adult type stuff on the ship and still put your kids in like maybe one of the daycare facilities that they have on board, which are pretty nice, and you can have your child professionally and safely supervised. Depending on the ship that you have, check out online in advance to see the multitude of activities, but I think you're gonna find that there are a lot of things that kids are gonna want to do on a ship, and it's okay if you have to leave them for a little while to do your adult stuff. That is something that can also be accomplished on a modern day cruise ship. Another benefit of cruising that a lot of people forget about is the social aspect of it. Whether you're cruising in a small group or by yourself, cruising can be a great way to socialize and meet new people, whether it's the crew members on board that are very outgoing, Or because of the vacation ambiance and laid back atmosphere of some of these cruise ships, you can be sure that you're gonna have a good chance of possibly interacting with other people on board and maybe even make new friends. Whether you're traveling in a small group or by yourself, cruising is a great way to interact and meet new people from different cultures and countries, whether you're even just talking to people that are crew members that are very polite and outgoing. You can also start up a conversation at dinner, at a lounge, around the health club facilities, the gym, just walking around the deck. There's a lot of places where a possible conversation can just ignite, and you never know when you're gonna make that new friend that could be somebody that you have a valuable relationship with, whether it's professional or intimate. You never know. A cruise ship has endless possibilities for people to engage with each other and expand their circle of influence and circle of friends. If you want to maximize your socialization experience on a cruise ship, don't ignore the different hobbies or organized, interesting events that ships have, such as dance classes. Some of them have cooking classes. These are things that can put you together with other people, and it lends itself to just a social environment that, again, could be something that sparks that conversation, and it just moves the ball forward in the progression of putting you together with people that may share similar interests to you, and that could be a way to enhance the fun of your next vacation. But if your vacation is with your significant other, then don't forget that cruising can be one of the most romantic experiences that you can have if you structure it the right way. It's subjective on how you want to do it, but if you can splurge a little more, check online and see the variety of romantic accommodations that maybe have a balcony with an ocean view. Or don't forget, you can also reserve dinner in fine dining restaurants that a lot of these cruise ships have, specifically can be made to be very romantic. You can even notify the ship people in advance and let them know if there's like a birthday or an anniversary that you want to celebrate. And you can even make it like a surprise as well. People have even proposed on cruise ships. Cruising can be a great way to enhance the romantic experience in your life with your significant other. But sometimes it's the simple things that count, so don't forget about the sunsets. The cruise, depending on where you are and the destination that you're sailing through, you might have some amazing sunset views on a daily, nightly basis that you are absolutely not gonna wanna miss. I encourage you to go online and start exploring and researching and see what these cruises are all about and what they have to offer. Definitely don't just look at the itineraries and the destinations, but also if you're a first-time cruiser in particular, take a look at and familiarize yourself with the different packages and what they offer as a base package. Usually you're gonna find that it is kind of like an all-inclusive type of pricing structure that includes food and basic drinks like water, fountain drinks. But if you want to step it up and you want to have alcohol as part of your package, most cruise ships are going to have an upcharge for that. Typically speaking, if you want alcohol as part of your cruise, you can either pay out of pocket on the ship itself, that can be pricey, or you can see what it costs and if it makes economic sense for you to tack that on as an upcharge, as an additional package that you can bolt on to the base package. And depending on how much you drink and how much you're gonna enjoy the premium beverages, you might find that that extra money spent up front to add that package to your total package is going to be more economical. Plus, sometimes it could be a little bit less stressful, so you don't have to carry money or worry about that on the ship because you already prepaid for your alcoholic beverages in advance. So it just takes a little bit of the stress and worry off, because when you're on vacation, you probably don't want to have to think about any of that stuff that you normally have to think about in your everyday life. And regarding a very serious topic that some people might be concerned about, it is motion sickness. I consider myself to have motion sickness, and I can tell you that I was pleasantly surprised to learn that a lot of these modern day huge cruise ships are equipped with stabilizers that help to smooth the up and down choppy waters if they happen to sail through rough conditions. The stabilizers do a great job of kind of leveling out the bumps of the ocean so that your experience can be a lot smoother when you're sailing. And lastly, guys, I want to be totally upfront and honest with you. The biggest downside to a cruise that I have found is that if you are on a diet, forget it. There's so much good food and you're gonna be in such a happy ambiance that maintaining any kind of a diet is not only not advisable, but good luck trying to stick to that. But other than that, enjoy yourself on your next cruise. If it's your first time cruising, I hope that you consider it for your next vacation getaway. So start your research on it right now. With that said, guys, thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next one.